Hello viewers and welcome to another episode of Black Cab Back Chat. We've got a great episode for you today. Photographer Harley Kemp. Now, with the advent of iPhones, everyone thinks they're a photographer. Oh, put this sepia tone on your Instagram photos. Throw your Pinterest away. Oh, and a minor footnote for all of you that watch the show avidly. Joe Steele is back in the game. So stay tuned. This is your favourite web-based interview series, Black Cab Back Chat. Roll title sequence. Here we are back in the Black Cab. We're joined by Harley Kemp, photographer supreme.
Thanks. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Good to see you. You're looking very brown. Have you been?
Thank you. Just back from LA.
Just back from LA. Working or business
fabulous
or pleasure?
I did a couple of shoots out there. Some editorials of some actors and actresses.
So what sort of photographer are you? For those
I'd
layman people that don't understand the world of photography.
I am a portrait photographer, mostly celebrity, which sounds a lot more glamorous than it is.
It is glamorous. You're mixing in those cool circles.
I don't know. It's all an illusion.
Who's the biggest celeb you've done, or the person that you were most nervous about or excited about?
The biggest one that people will know is George Michael. The one I was most nervous about was when we had to do a shoot with Paul Weller, and it had all these UV tubes that were like bending around him, and we didn't really know how we were going to do it till we got there. So we were there at like 5 o'clock in the morning setting it all up, and then by the time he turned up at 2 it was ready to go. But I think I cried for about 2 days before that.
Yeah. So what do you say to someone like George Michael? Oh George, do you mind just putting your hands in?
Oh, do I give away my tips on camera?
Well,
I have got
like a toolbox that
okay.
We'll call this tips from a pro.
Yeah, the thing I've realised is that other people are more nervous about having their picture taken than you are of shooting them. Even though you're under more pressure because it's for a magazine or it's for something. If they're an actor or a musician, they don't necessarily think of themselves as a model.
Yeah.
So if it's a model, you'll just tell them what to do and how to stand. But when other people are in, they're self-conscious about what they're doing. So the best thing that I do is just be really reassuring, rather than saying, oh, is it all right if you go over there, they're going to be like, oh no, I don't know why. But if you're kind of like, oh, it's going to look great, just stand there, do that, brilliant. Oh wow, that looks really good. And then they're like, yeah, woohoo. Now take your top off. And they're like, and then you make some real money.
Get
Not
naked.
Really. Yeah, not really.
Who's the most miserable one you've had, who you photographed? Because some of them...
no one's miserable.
No?
The thing is, right, I don't know if I just see everything through rose-tinted glasses or I am really delusional, because I don't not like anyone. I love people, and I just, even if people are rude to me, I probably haven't noticed. I haven't noticed.
But there must be one whose energy levels are like a sloth, and like they're miserable of
yeah, but when I get there, they're like, all right, sweat up. Not really.
You light up the room, you walk in and everyone's mood lifts. When did you know you wanted to be a photographer? Did you always have an affinity to pictures?
No, not at all. I left school when I was 16 because I was really naughty at school. But I knew I was good at actively producing something. I actually got offered a job at a fashion PR agency when I was 17 because I just blagged my way into that. I didn't even tell them how old I was. And then saved up all my money and bought a camera, just started testing around. And then I met a photographer, this guy called John Wright, who I love, and got pulled in as his assistant. And we were doing like Lady Gaga shoots, Cheryl Cole. But by then I was in, like I was in love with it. I was there from 6 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, and you don't care because you love it.
You love it.
Yeah.
If you could have one job, one gig, someone phones up, oh Harley, can you come and do a royal wedding? Would that be?
No, that would be way too tame for me.
Way too tame?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a bit more rock
Harry,
and roll.
I'm a bit busy at the moment.
I don't know, I mean, ideally like...
Rolling Stone.
Yeah, like doing like a big band album cover, that would be my thing, where you've got like real artistic concepts coming in, and I don't know, whatever pays me.
yeah, so you do the royal wedding.
Yeah.
It turns out.
Depends how much money they got. Yeah. No.
What do you think about this, like the technological advancements where everyone now has a camera
Oh,
phone.
I know, it's a nightmare,
Everyone has
isn't it?
Instagram. Everyone thinks they're really quirky and putting like sepia pictures on. Is it a threat to a professional? Do you embrace
Half
it?
and half. Sometimes I pitch for jobs and they'll be like, oh, well, we don't really have that much money. And I'm like, well, that's how much it costs if you want good quality. And they're like, oh, we'll just ask a student because they've got a camera.
Yeah.
It is kind of breaking down the system a little bit.
Joe, do you use your camera phone a lot?
All the time.
What, are you taking pictures?
All the time. Every day. Normally when people are running away from the cab when they haven't paid.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a lot of shots from the back of heads.
Do people do that a lot?
Sometimes.
What, do a runner?
Yeah.
Have you ever done it?
What, have I ever done that? I would plague myself with guilt for the rest of my life. I always pay my fares, don't I, Joe?
Always.
So what jobs have you got on the agenda? Any you're really excited about?
I'm booked in for stuff, but I don't like to share in case it doesn't happen and then
Stay
people
tuned.
are waiting for it. Yeah, stay tuned.
Because you never know with agents and people can mess you about.
Yeah. My dad always taught me, never tell anyone about the job until you have been paid and then you know you've got the job. He was like, otherwise you tell people you're doing something and then nothing happens and then people's like, oh, where is it? And you're like, oh, I didn't get it.
Awkward.
Yeah.
If you weren't a photographer, what would you be?
Oh, so many things I want to do.
One thing.
I'd actually really quite like to do something in counselling or psychology.
Deep. Harley Kemp, thank you so much for a great cab journey, an insightful expose into the world of a photographer.
Thank you for having me.
Check out Harley's work. Where can we see that?
HarleyMoonCamp.com.
On Twitter.
At HarleyMoonPhoto. Plug.
Stay tuned. I don't know who we're going to get next time, but we're going to get someone equally fun. Joe Steele, thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you,
nice
Joe.
to meet you.
Say goodbye.
Bye, thanks for having me.
Say goodbye.
Bye, thanks for having me.
Take care. It's a wrap.